Okay, what is up? So, what I wanted to do today is take a minute to go live to talk about Shortboxed Annual Review, which is pretty cool, right? There's some pretty cool stuff in there. Um, what people search for the most. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen and let's see what was the most popular at Shortbox. Digger Jim, what's up, dude? Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. It's my first time going live with StreamYard, so hope I don't screw it up too bad. I've gone live before, but that was just your basic. So this is a little I don't want to say complex, but a little complex for me. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So Shortboxed Annual number 3. So I'm not sure if everybody got this, but if you're signed up for Shortbox, you got it. So the top 10 most popular characters searched for on Shortbox. So obviously number 1 is Spider-Man, 2 is the X-Men, 3 is Batman, 4 Star Wars, 5 Wolverine, 6 Avengers, 7 the Fantastic Four, 8 Venom, 9 Spawn, 10 Superman. So kind of shocking that there's only 2 DC characters on that whole list. Um, you know, 7 out of 10 were Marvel, and then you got Batman and Superman, and then Spawn making a list. So that's pretty cool. And then this is the top 10 most frequently sold books. This is a little shocking to me because X-Men number 1, it was one of the most printed books in all of history, and that's the most frequently sold books. I don't know if it's because it's cheap, because I think you get a 9.8 copy of that sucker for like I don't even know, man, like 50, 60 bucks, unless it's the wraparound cover, which goes for a little more. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 8, understandably so. That's actually where I bought mine from. I bought my copy of that from Shortbox a couple years ago. Ultimate Fallout 4, popular book. Actually, it's come down quite a bit in price, so that's understandably so as well. Wolverine Limited Series number 1. Funny thing is, I have that whole limited series except for number 1. I have 2 through 4 or 2 through 5, whatever it is. Spider-Man number 1, just like X-Men number 1. It's kind of strange that it's on this list. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the comments here. Like I own like 5 copies of that book, and I get it. It's easy to get at a 9.8, but there's so many 9.8s out there. Spawn number 1, okay. Amazing Spider-Man 300, which is you got it, Digger Jim, an awesome book to own. First appearance of Venom, that I could see. Something is Killing the Children number 1. I think there's like 8 different printings of that too. So I mean, with all the different printings, I guess that's probably why there's so many of them. Uncanny 266, and then Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, which is the first Spider-Gwen. So it's some pretty cool list there. All right, and then comics sold by age. Now this kind of blows my mind. Modern 55%, Bronze Age 24%, Silver 17%, Gold 4%. So older you get, the less there is. I get it, but for Modern Age to be the most graded book and the most sought after book just kind of blows my mind, because I would think most comic book collectors were going to be looking for either bronze or silver, some gold. So I thought bronze would have dominated this list, but modern 55%. I don't understand people investing their money in slabs for Modern Age books that get hot and drop off quick. Let's see what else we got on here. All right, top 10 searches. The top 10 searches, Hulk 181. Everybody trying to find a deal. Ultimate Fallout 4. New Mutants 98. I wonder if the variants are the reason. It could be the variants. I'm not a sucker for variants, and I know like a lot of times like Comic Tom has the pulp box with a lot of cool variants in it, and it's like $40 and you get like 4 books. So I'm just not real big on it. Oh, Trev's in the house. What's up, Trev? How are you, man? Um, I don't get it with the modern. Wait, where'd I go? Oh, top 10 searches. All right, yeah, Hulk 181, Ultimate Fallout 4, New Mutants 98, Wolverine number 1, Secret Heroes 8, uh, X-Men number 1. I wonder if this is the 90s one again, since it showed up on the other list. Fantastic 448, which is an awesome book. Spawn number 1, an Amazing Fantasy 15. I don't know why everyone's searching for that. No one can afford it. And then Daredevil number 1. So Daredevil number 1 is actually somewhat affordable. All right. So next we have percentage of transactions by publisher. So this is where all you DC fans are going to get mad. Marvel, 65% of the transactions through Shortboxed are Marvel books. 19% of them are DC, 5% are Image, 2% Boom, 1% Dark Horse, 1% IDW, 1% Mirage. I don't even know what EC Comics is. And then all others is 5%. This goes to show, man, like everybody leave the DC alone. So I love when people come out and they complain that the DC movies don't do good in the box office. And where are their fans, man? Where's everybody supporting them? Nobody's even buying their books, much less seeing their movies. It just blows my mind. So that's crazy that out of 100% of the pie, Marvel 65% of it. I could see if they were 45% of it, but 65% of it, that's embarrassing to the rest of the books, and especially DC. 19%. Jeez. All right. Percentage of transactions by label. Obviously, the universal labels, the blue label, 92%. 7% of them are signed. And then all others, which is, the greens, the purples, and all that other crazy stuff is 1%. But you don't see a lot of those on Shortbox unless they're old Silver Age. Keep the values affordable. Yeah, I guess. You know what? And I do agree with you, because when I look at some of the like Silver Age DC stuff and I see the pricing of them, I'm like, that's undervalued, and it's crazy not to buy some of these because they're Silver Age first appearance, and they don't really go for much. To where if it was a Marvel Bronze Age, it's like through the roof. All right, and they got CGC versus CBCS. Obviously, 96% of it is CGC, and I wonder what the number is census wise. How many CGC books have been graded in history versus CBCS? I know CGC's been around a little bit longer, but I feel like they both got backlogged during COVID pretty bad, and I've used them both. I obviously own more CGC, but TM Nerdies in the house. What's up, dude? Thanks for showing up, man. Once again, guys, first time doing this, so hope I'm not screwing it up too bad. 94% Mark 2020 annuals made up 2%. CBCS books continue to chug along. Okay. And then they have end of year promos and news. Best convention, Shortbox Live, is in Santa Clara, California. So all the good cons are in California, which I'll never see or never go to. Image bundle giveaway. And then the punch cards. If anybody's not familiar with the punch cards, it's like the more books you buy from them, you get like a punch card. And then you get the more books you buy, you'll get like a discount off of something or whatever the case may be. And I was actually planning on doing this, and then I just saw Izzy's shorts drop, and I'm like, son of a bitch. He did a really cool job breaking these down to all these categories, and he actually used pictures of each of the books for each category. And I actually texted him to see if he wanted to jump on with me, but he wasn't home. So, um, but that is the Shortboxed Annual review in a nutshell. What are you guys' thoughts, man? I'm a little shocked by all the lack of DC on the list, lack of DC characters on the list, lack of DC transactions on the list. Any thoughts? No thoughts. All right. All right. All right. So, listen, I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes. I appreciate the few of you that jumped on to support me, man. It means a lot. Hopefully, I get better at this and I come up with some type of weekly content. Um, but once again, thanks for showing up. I just wanted to test it out. Maybe people sell more DC on eBay. Uh, maybe. The crazy thing with that is, Jim, is that, you know, I hate not being biased, but DC books are cheaper. So it's very possible to where Marvels are a little more pricier, so they want to put them on a platform where the fees aren't as high. So that's a very good possibility. Um, but that is all I have for today. I know it was short, but I wanted to get on. I wanted to get my feet wet with this StreamYard a little bit. Um, but I appreciate everybody showing up. Hope you enjoyed my 11 minutes and 45 seconds of fame. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Trev.